Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today we're actually going to be flipping through all of my previous K-pop journals, and I'm going to be talking about how do you find your style and like what supplies that I use, because when I first started journaling I started out with minimum supplies. Like I only had a couple washies and a pen, and that's it. So yeah, let's get started. And like the first journal I'm actually going to show you guys is like this really ugly little journal that I got off of eBay, and it fell apart, and like nowadays I just use it for calligraphy, but it didn't last that long, so I ended up moving to my next journal, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And the only spread that I'm going to show you guys, because it's the only spread that survived, which is the Super Junior spread. And as you can tell, like my handwriting was really bad, and like I only used photo cards. I had like a couple photo cards that I printed out, so that's what I used when I first started, and like a couple scraps of paper and a couple washies. So yeah, so you can start a K-pop journal, I think, with just like the minimum amount of stuff. You don't need all these supplies, all these markers, all these brush pens to start a journal. So if you guys want to start a journal, I suggest you guys just do it. And then I have the 17 comeback, which I took out the pictures because I ended up using it later on, and that's basically it. See, this journal didn't last that long because it just fell apart. And the next journal that I actually got was this leuchtturm journal, and I actually used two of these, but I think they're okay. The paper I think is a bit thin, and I got this on sale. I got this for $7 online on eBay because I really wanted a white one, because the white one is really hard to find for some reason. So yeah, let's get started. Some of these I'm gonna flip, some of them I'm gonna like not show you guys because this is also a personal journal, and I have like some personal stuff in here, so I'm not gonna show you guys, or I'll just flip through it really quick. But yeah, let's get started. And when I first started this journal, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like make it into a K-pop journal, if I was gonna keep it personal or not. Let me adjust the angle. Yeah, so I have my little beginning page right here. Is that better? That's better. And then I have like a little introduction. I'm sorry if I keep moving the camera, I'm just trying to find a good angle. And I have like these spreads right here. I did a lunar calendar that I didn't use. I got this idea off of Pinterest. But yeah, so this is like my first K-pop spread, and this idea I actually got it off of Pinterest because let me move this a little bit. I actually got this idea off of Pinterest because I had no idea what my style was or what it is that I wanted to do. So I got, and like the only stickers that I had were like these little fan site stickers right here. I had like a couple of fan site stickers, so I wanted to include that in here. And so this is actually in the beginning of summer, I think of 18. So yeah, then I did like this another EXO spread, and this I do not like. This is when I bought like a couple of washies and stickers from AliExpress, and I used to write a lot of song lyrics in my journal, which I don't do anymore, but that's one of them. Have a reading log, have some poems, because like I said, I did not know what I wanted to do. I did a Suho spread, like a Suho birthday spread, and this random Baekhyun like this random little Beckham spread. And I wanted to do like a galaxy style spread, but I didn't really like it. And I noticed that my journaling it got better once I figured out placement, because placement, I feel like it's a big thing when it comes to journaling. Like I noticed that depending on how you place your stuff, that also kind of like makes your spreads look a little bit better. And so yeah, and so then I did like a tarot card spread, and this is like a random like update. And then here it's like a little A Peach and Co. This is from Justine Bujo's when she used to sell stickers on Etsy, and so I kind of did that. And then I did like a May review. I have like a playlist. This is what's his name? I forgot his name, from Monster X. I have June. I have an ugly little calendar. I have another update. I have a bucket list that I never filled in. These are like the lyrics to Spring Day, because Spring Day is one of my favorite songs. I have another little update spread. This is Jonghan, which is also like really ugly. Then I have another spread that I did. This is Sehun. I actually filmed a video for this, but I didn't like it, so it never went up. But I ended up I was gonna say recreating, but no. And I used one of these G-Man stickers that I got. Yeah, and this is when I started getting a bit more washy. So I do not like looking at this journal because I feel like my worst spreads are in here. So yeah, I apologize if it's not that pretty. It's Jihoon. And I did like a corgi drawing because I got this idea off of Pinterest. This is like, oh, these are like personal. Then I have I have win-win, little random win-win spread. I have a mid-June review. I like to do playlists at the end of every month, like depending on what songs I listen to that month. I have like favorite songs. I didn't finish this either because I didn't know where I was going with it, so I kind of just left it undone. Then I have some songs, some song lyrics. This is Jungkook spread. Yeah, so it's not that great. See, you guys, and like I feel like my spreads, like I didn't know what to do, so I kind of just added like a bunch of random stuff. So it was like, it wasn't color coordinated that much, and I noticed that I color coordinated my stuff a lot more. And I did like this mini spread, which is also like very messy. Also, handwriting. I noticed that since I started practicing my handwriting, it makes my spreads look a lot more neater. So that's also one thing that I suggest if you guys want to get in, like, want to practice your journaling. And like, this is personal, so I'm not gonna show this. Then I have July, which is my birthday month. This calendar. I have like this goals in July, but I didn't do half of it, so yeah. I have this Schumann spread, which is like, I thought it was a birthday spread, but no. I have like this random Schumann spread, and I'm talking about the stuff that I bought because I went to Daiso. Oh yeah, seeing this, and I would write a lot in like different colored pens, but I didn't like how it looked. It didn't look, I guess you could say, neat or cohesive. This one is kind of okay. I kind of like this one, but my lettering, it wasn't that great, and I get a lot of questions, like a lot of DMs asking how I practice, like how I started getting better at lettering. But it's all just practice, you guys. Like that's like the biggest advice I think I could give, because I'm still new to journaling. I haven't been journaling for that long. I think it's only been like almost 2 years, year and a half. And the biggest advice I can give you is just keep practicing, you know, just do it. You don't think about it. You'll eventually get better. Not everybody starts out being great. Like, if finding your style takes time. If you find your style that exact same day, then great. That's awesome for you. But it does take time to find your style, because it took me forever to find what it is that I liked. So yeah, so don't worry about it and don't stress out. You know, your journal is a place for you. I'm sorry if I keep stuttering. I didn't plan this. I kind of just went into the video like, let's do it. But yeah, you know, like just go with it and don't worry about it. Your journal is a place for you to have fun, for you to just create, and like don't stress it. Just do it. Yeah, I like this one actually. This is a BTS spread, because I didn't do that many BTS spreads, I feel like, in this journal. So yeah, that's a BTS spread. Oh, this is one of my favorite spreads also. This is a Sungwoo spread, and then I have Do and Lay. And I had just bought like some cacao sticky notes, so that was that. And then I had like some song favorites and highlights. I actually I did this while I was on vacation, so I'm really happy. I'm really happy with how it came out. And I did like this rainbow, like I wanted to do one color spreads where I only focused on one color. So I did red for Wonwoo and Mingyu, because Mini Couple is the superior OTP. I had like this, then I did this 90 Sailor Moon spread, and I didn't like this at all. I ended up not posting it, I think, on my, or maybe I did, I don't remember. Maybe if you guys have been following me, if you've been following me since I started my journaling account, then maybe some of these spreads might be familiar to you. But I took a lot of them down, and I ended up recreating this spread not that long ago because this was bad. I don't like it. Have some more lyrics. Then I actually did this as an amino challenge on the amino apps, because I asked what kind of themed spread you guys people wanted to see on my amino, and then everybody said galaxy themed. But I didn't post this either, or I did, but I took it down because I didn't like it, and I had no idea what I was doing. Then I was struggling again as to what my style was, so I wanted to do like a minimal style, but I didn't like this either. Like, I feel like it wasn't me, but still, they're okay. They're kind of cute. So you guys, you can, like, if you don't have a lot of supplies, like I didn't have a lot of supplies, so that's why I started like trying to do minimal styles. So you can do whatever, just do whatever you guys want. This I really like. This is actually a birthday spread for Chanyeon. No, my bad. That's not a birthday spread. This is for my birthday weekend, and I actually like the way this came out. I feel like this is when my style started peeking through a little bit more, and I started having like I had a bit more supplies right here, so this one isn't that bad. This is actually a fan site sticker that was sent to me by a friend, I think, or a pen pal, or I don't know. I don't remember where I got it, but see, then like I have like a playlist. This was actually inspired by another Instagrammer, but I don't remember her at. So, and if you guys like recreate a spread, or if you guys get inspiration from another, I can't always make sure to give them credit, because just do it. Give them credit. Then I have this Jungday spread. Like, always make sure to credit your inspirations. Then I have this. My lettering was so bad. It was so ugly. Then I have this Sehun spread. This Johnny. Again, my lettering was really bad. This is actually one of my favorite washies. This bird washi. Epiphany. This is one of my favorite spreads also. I wrote the lyrics because Epiphany is actually one of my favorite songs on the Love Yourself album. Then I for some reason redid this spread, but again I didn't even like it, so then I did Sehun, I did Chen. Then this is my convention spread for when I went to Anime Fest, and like the stuff that I got. And this is also, I made it to 100 followers on August the 18th, 2018. So yeah, so I was really happy about that. So I did like a little spread about that. Have this summer playlist with a bunch of like my favorite songs from that summer. This was really bad. I don't like it. My lettering was okay here. It improved a little bit. Oh, and I was talking about when Answer came out. Yeah, Answer had just came out, and I was talking about the concert, and I was upset because I didn't get to go. Then I had like my August highlights, seeing when I went to Anime Fest. I talked about the Love Yourself Answer album, my birthday. Then I have like these little stickers that I got from eBay. I have a playlist with some of my songs, some of my favorite songs from that month. This I like. This was inspired by, of course, Namjoon's line "Peaches and Cream" from the BTS, from BTS's Blood, Sweat and Tears song. So I kind of did that, and I like it. Then I did like a calendar, and this is actually kind of funny because I marked the BTS concert days, and I didn't even go, so I don't know why I did that. And I was suffering that day because I was crying because I didn't get to go. Then I did, this is actually, I really like this. This I did it when I was at my mom's, and I had just gotten a sweatshirt from MXL Outfitters, what's this called? A 17 sweatshirt. So I really like this. This is also a birthday spread for Jungkook. This is like a Labor Day weekend spread. Minseok spread. This, I think, I don't know what this is. I think these are like quotes that I got from Pinterest because I was trying to be poetic, but I'm not. Have a Jungin appreciation spread of Yixing. I necessarily don't think that I don't really talk about K-pop a lot in my journals. I think they're more K-pop themed. So a lot of my spreads, or a lot of my entries are kind of personal, which is why I'm not reading them out loud to you guys, because some of them are pretty personal. And this is a Kai. I want it to be minimal, but it's alright. I don't really like it. Oh, this is when Kai started his Instagram, so I did a spread on that. And I did Kyungsu, and I want to do kind of like a greenish theme, like a brown greenish theme. Then I did a spread on Jackson. Oh yeah, and then I did this EXO comeback spread, but I didn't like it. It ended up messing up, so. This is actually one of my favorite spreads. This is actually inspired by Finesse Journals. And I did this Namjoon spread because I didn't know how to do bubble letters, and I saw her do it on one of her videos, on one of her live journal, not her live, one of her journal with me videos. And I was like, oh, I kind of want to recreate it, so I did that. And I really like how it came out. Then I did like this She's Dreaming lyric spread because this is one of my favorite EXO songs. Then I was kind of like thinking about starting YouTube here, so I kind of wrote about that a little bit. But I didn't start YouTube until like, I think like a couple weeks ago, like a month ago. Then I did Woozy. Then I did a Jungday spread for his birthday, and this is also bad. I try to mix different types of lettering, but I didn't like how it came out. Then I did a coffee date because I went to a cafe with a friend, so I kind of did that. Then I had talked about an AliExpress haul right here. This is a review spread. Then I have my playlist. As you can tell, I started getting lazier like towards the end when it came to my spreads because I just kind of wanted to finish this journal because it was getting really difficult to write in. Then I have my October spread, which is actually Studio Ghibli themed. Yeah. Then I did Totoro right here. Then I wrote like birthdays, like Donghei's birthdays. This is Lay's album release, and I also went to fan days. Then this is I actually like kind of like this spread. I did like my very first paper Kumako order, and I got some washies and some stickers, and so I kind of pasted like the packaging stickers that it came with in there. And I really like this one. Then I did this Junghan spread for his birthday. Then I did this for when Kai went to the Gucci show, and I kind of like it. Then I did this Yixing spread, but I never finished it. And that's another thing, you guys. Like, don't force yourself to finish a spread. If you guys don't like it, then just leave it alone. Because I realized that all my worst spreads are spreads that I force myself to do. So if you guys aren't happy with a spread, then just leave it alone and come back to it. Or if you don't want to, just leave it undone. Like, there's no shame in that. I notice that a lot of people get kind of upset when they don't finish spreads, but it's okay. Like, don't worry about it. Just come back to it, and maybe you'll be able to do something with it. And if you just don't like it, then just leave it alone. Like, don't stress it. Oh, this right here, I really like it because I feel like this is more my style. And this is back when I started, this right here is when I started experimenting a bit more with what it is that I liked. And so this I'm actually really happy with. This is kind of like a little life update. And I did like a little Meteor Garden review, mini Meteor Garden review. Because Meteor Garden is like one of my favorite Chinese dramas ever. And then I did like, these are like from Paper Kumako. These washes are from Paper Kumako. Then again here, I had no idea what I was doing. I was really bored. And this is when Super Junior did their comeback. And it was raining like so hard that day. Then I tried to recreate the Namjoon spread, the Namjoon birthday spread with Jimin's birthday, but I didn't like it and I didn't even post this. I like this. This is Kai, this little Kai spread. What is this about? I don't remember what this is about. But yeah, this is about Kai. And again, I tried writing in different colored pens, but I don't even like doing that anymore. So then I did this Donghei spread, which as you can tell, I didn't put that much effort into it. I'm a horrible person. Then I have a Meteor Garden review spread because I love Meteor Garden and I wanted to write a review on it. So I just like did like I did 4 pages of it. Then I did like a fan day spread because I went to fan days and I had a lot of fun. So I kind of talked about that. Then this is a, what is this about? Oh, I was talking about like some of my purchases. And again, I did a Sehun theme because Sehun is my bias. Then I did like this Everglow lyrics spread because I did it after Chanyeol sang it to his sister at her wedding. So I kind of wanted to write the lyrics down because I really like it. Then I wrote down the Creep lyrics from who sings Creep again? Oh my god, I am so sorry. But anyway, after Chanyeol, I saw a video of Chanyeol singing it, so I kind of wanted to write it down. Then S-Coops does not deserve this. Like, I did S-Coops so dirty with this spread, but again, I just wanted to finish it because it was getting really difficult to write on my journal. So yeah, I'm not even gonna show it because the spread is ugly. Yeah, so I finished it on November 1st, 2018, and this is my first like official K-pop journal. And then I did like the little washi in between certain pages that I glued in, kind of like sofa trash, to kind of bookmark the pages that were glued together. And then my next journal, I think many of you guys have, like, you guys are more familiar with this one. This is my second journal. This is also a leuchtturm journal, dotted in the color Nordic blue. And I got this for $20. But yeah, it's like, it's alright, but I kind of got bored of the dotted design, so I ended up moving to Midori, which I'll show you guys after this. And on here, I did a collage with like Chanyeol, Sehun, and Kai. And these are actually from Kai Su's printables, and I did like some little pictures in the background to kind of put it all together. because they're all my biases, and then I covered it with packing tape because I didn't have anything else to cover it with, so I did that. Let's get started. This is actually my favorite journal, like one of my favorite journals, because this is where my style was more together. And then I did Kai here, and I did this, and I did Sehun right here, but I didn't finish this because I got lazy, so, but I did this like way later on. And I started this journal on November 1st, just as a new chapter. I have like a little short introduction. And I did like my November monthly cover, which I like to do for every month. But later on I stopped doing the calendar because I stopped using the calendars. And then, like I said, I have my November. I have like a tracker because I like to keep track of stuff. I have like birthdays of like friends, family, K-pop members. And I have Wonu because Wonu is my 17 bias. Let me move the camera a bit, you guys. I'm still trying to figure out my angles for filming, so please let me know if this angle is decent when it comes for filming. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay, so then I have my October in review. And October was actually, like, this month was actually pretty good. Like, I have, like, my playlist right here. I have this Chanyeol spread, which is very similar to my other one that I did in my other journal. And I really like that. I did block letters for quite a while because this is, like, and these were the easiest kind of lettering for me to do. And this is also, like, the lettering that, for some reason, I feel like I do best. So, yeah. So then I went to the Arboretum here in Dallas, so I kind of wrote about that. Then I did Super Junior for their 13th anniversary. I wish I could have done something better, but yeah, this is what I did for them. And I have this Baekhyun spread, which is, I was talking about a book that I had just finished, because I had just finished reading Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. I kind of talked about that. And then I talked about the EXO concert DVDs of it. Then this is when I made it to 200 followers, and I was so happy. And I made it to 200 followers on the 10th of November, which is last year. And this is actually one of my favorite spreads. I posted this on my account, on my Instagram, but it's no longer up. And this is like one of my favorites. I was really inspired by Greek mythology, the Greek goddess Artemis. And she's the goddess of the moon and hunt, for those of you guys who don't know. So I really wanted to do like a spread dedicated to her. So I did like a bunch of quotes like related to her. I did a playlist. I put some pictures. I put poems. Like this was a lot of fun because I wanted to branch out and not do just K-pop. So I did a couple of these spreads later on, but I kind of want to do more of them. This is one of my favorite spreads. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Then I did, of course, her twin brother Apollo. This one I feel like it's not as good, but still I really like it. And it encouraged me to draw a bit more, so I really like it. And of course I did another Chanyeol because I love Chanyeol. And this I actually really like this spread. Where did I talk about? Oh, I don't know what. I was talking about how I pre-ordered the EXO Season's Greetings and I ended up not getting it because your girl got scammed, which we're not gonna talk about because that's pretty sad. And then I talked about Kaisu because Kaisu's like one of my favorite EXO ships. So I did a Kaisu spread right here, and I talked about like the next school semester. Then I did a reading log, but I ended up moving my reading log to the middle of the journal. You guys are gonna see because I started this in mid 2018. So yeah. Then I did this. This is one of my first collaborations, and this was an airport collaboration with. I think this is with Rachel Min QT, but she's changed her Instagram name before, so I'm not sure if it's her or not. But this was a collaboration with, at the time, I don't know if this person still has the same username, Jimin Slay. So yeah, so this is actually my very first collab, and I really like how it came out. So I did kind of like these stickers. These are from SK Journals. This I got from AliExpress, and this I printed it out. Then I did kind of like this thankful for 2018. Then I did this 17th spread. And I was talking about how I spent my day with my friends and how I was going to rearrange my room. Then I did this happy birthday Chanyeol. I did a lot of Chanyeol in the first couple pages. So here we're talking about Chanyeol's birthday, my November highlight. Then for December, this is my monthly cover. Then I have my monthly calendar for December, and I really like how this came out. I did my goals for this month, and I didn't finish this. I was gonna like add flowers to it, but I got lazy and I didn't do it. Then I did my like this little random update. I was gonna start doing IG, like Instagram TV, Instagram live videos. What are they called? Instagram TV videos. But I ended up not doing it because I feel like it kills the quality, so I ended up not doing them. But I still kind of want to do some of these for my YouTube. Then I did this backhand spread. I'm trying to go a bit faster because the lighting I noticed isn't as great anymore, so I apologize. Then I did like, this was also a spread, but this was also a spread, obviously. This is also a collab, but the collab kind of fell through, so I never got around to posting it. And this was our favorite solo artist, and this was Tammy. Then I did this Jongdae like little cute appreciation spread with Kaisu. These are also from the Kaisu printables. Then I did like a little review for Love Shot, and I used to have this Vernon spread right here, but I didn't like it, so I kind of just took it down. Then I did my Merry Christmas, Feliz Navidad spread with EXO, and I wrote one of the EXO lyrics days, the Christmas Day lyrics here. Then I did kind of this little, I guess you can say, what my plans were for December so far, and I did and some of these, this is a Kai sticker, and this I got it from AliExpress, and these are from Daiso. And then this little photo card right here is actually a quote from one of the BTS songs. I don't remember who. Oh, I'm not gonna show you guys this. This is my letter to Jungkook. And I did a December in review, and then here again I kind of went through like a block as to what I wanted to do in terms of my style. And here it started getting a bit messy again, so yeah, I didn't really like this one a lot. Then I did kind of like my goodbye to 2018, hello 2019. Then I did my reading log. I ended up moving it over for 2019. My January, I really like how this came out. I did flowers. Then I did my calendar, and then I did like my little January, I guess you can say, goals for January. Then I did my first, this is my first spread for the first week of January. So I wrote about I wrote about Kai. Then I was talking about how I was watching We Bare Bears, and I was talking about how my K-pop collection grew a lot because I got a lot of albums for Christmas. And so yeah. Oh, then I talked about him and Jenny dating, and they broke up like a month later, so that's kind of funny. Anyway, so then I did kind of like my goals, and I guess you could say my reflection for the new year and what I want to do. And then I talked about Daiso because I went to Daiso and I bought a couple of things for school. Then I did this is Taehyung spread, and these are actually from my pen pal Angel, so I use them, and these are like really pretty. These are like, she printed these out herself, and I really love them. And yeah, and then I did this. What did I talk about here? Oh, and here I wrote this because we had no power. Like, the electricity went out in our house because it started raining. So I was writing this in candlelight, which is why there's like it just came off, which is why there's like candle wax on there. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then I wanted to challenge myself, and this kind of ended up doing a part, and I ended up doing this without the light, which is why I said we got no power. Because I was listening to EXO's Power, and you know how they say, we got the power. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. But I ended up saying we got no power, and I thought that was kind of funny. And then these are actually fansite stickers that I got off of Depop, I think. And yeah, so I kind of like how this came out. And this is actually inspired by Milky Boo, like, because I was watching some of her videos, and it was really heavily inspired by her, and so I really like it. And again, I was going through a block because I didn't know what I wanted to do in terms of my style. And then I did this. Oh, this was like, I was talking about the end of break, and I was talking, and then here I wrote this lyric from Billie Eilish from the Bellyache song. Then this is from when I was gonna talk about Suho's how he started his Instagram, but I ended up not because I didn't want to ruin it. I feel like it looked nice just like that. Then I did, because I had bought in some stuff from Cacao Friends. So yeah, so I did that, and then I got like some, because I took the stickers that came on the Sing For You album and I put it there, and this Paper Kumako sticker that came with the washi, and this came with a sticker pack from Cacao Friends. Then I did this happy birthday for Kai and Suho and Dio. I was gonna do like a separate spread for both of them, but I was kind of behind on spread, so I ended up just doing it into one. Then this was supposed to be a lyric video for What You Do, because What You Do is my favorite song off of the Coco Ball album, but I ended up not finishing it because I got lazy. Then I did like an update on my life, because why not? And then I did like this first day of school, like my review on my first day of school, like back for the semester. And yeah, like it wasn't a good day. Then I did a January. I started going through like a really bad rut here, which is why my spreads later on, they kind of start looking a bit lazier. And here I messed up like 3 times, so I yanked out the pages 3 times, and I ended up not doing a January review. But I did leave this. This is like my favorite songs of the month. So yeah. But I didn't like it either. I kind of just left it because I didn't want to restart it. And I did February. This was actually inspired by Study with Inspo, and I really like this. Then I wanted to do like I wanted to try something different because I noticed that I don't really use like dark colors that much. So I wanted to do that. And then I had just gotten a new backpack, so I took the tag that it came with, some stickers that I had just gotten. Then it kind of includes like this little envelope, and inside of it has like my playlist. Yeah, I wanted to make it like interactive. And I really like this. I like how it came out. Then I did my style here. It was more cohesive again. This is more me. And then I did kind of like a new semester because I was over it already. And then February, like this was like the list of like stuff that I wanted to get, but I ended up like not getting most of it. Then I did like this bias appreciation spread for Sahun. Then I was going through a really rough time with school and like in just my personal life in general. I was getting like a lot of major anxiety, so I kind of just like wrote about my anxiety a bit here. And I really like this spread. I really like how it came out. I ended up taking it down because I felt like it was a bit too personal. Then I kind of had plans for this weekend, so I wrote a bit about that. Then I did this Lazy Day spread. This is like Baekhyun inspired, your head today or kept song tomorrow, you know. Oh, and I ended up going out and I bought like a couple of stuff, so I wrote about it. And I did my February review. Because February, I don't really remember what happened. So, yeah. And this is like my playlist. Here, I got really lazy and I didn't even color this in properly. This was inspired by Study with Inspo again. As you can tell, I was just over the calendars. I stopped doing the calendars later on. And then I did this Aries and Aphrodite spread, which I really love. And I really want to do more. Though I feel like it's not as great as my Artemis spread. And then I had an all-nighter and I studied like crazy. And so I ended up doing this spread like at 5 in the morning. Then I did like this spring break spread because I was happy. And also because I was talking about how I was going to go see 1OK Rock. And 1OK Rock is one of my favorite K-pop, not K-pop, J-rock groups. And I love them, so I got to go see them. And I did, and I put some EXO photo cards in here that I printed out myself. Then this is actually a collab spread, and we were gonna do our favorite solo collab. What the heck? Our favorite solo artist, and I picked Ailey because I don't have any girl groups. I don't have any girl group spreads in here or female artist spreads, so I chose Ailey because Ailey is queen. And this is actually with Haru Bujo. I feel like that's Rachel. Is that Rachel? But yeah, I feel like I collab with the same people over and over again. And you know what? I think this is with Rachel because Rachel changed her Instagram account name a lot. So this is with her. And we never got around to posting this. Well, at least I never got around to posting this. I ended up posting this like later on. I really like how it came out. Then I did this Baekhyun collab spread. No, that's a lie. This isn't with Rachel. This one is with Rachel and Minkyu and T. And we did a bias swap. So I gave her Sahun and she gave me Baekhyun. And I really like how this came out. This is like one of my favorite spreads. Then I kind of did like a little update and I wrote about the concert a little bit. See, 1OK Rock, and I put my concert ticket in there. And then I wanted to get into bullet journaling, but it kind of fell through after a while. So these become more sparse and empty as we go along. Then I did kind of like a little review. Because I didn't have time to journal, so which is why my spreads were a bit more plain. So yeah, so I talked about how I got to go to Daiso again. Because here's the thing, I like Daiso like a lot. I love going there. So I talk about going to Daiso a lot in my journal. Then I did kind of like a playlist for that month. Which wasn't that I didn't really listen to a lot of music. It was a horrible time, you guys, because school was stressing me out. Then I did April, and I really like this cover spread. Then I did a calendar, and as you can tell, I didn't fill it up at all. And I think this is the last calendar that I did, I think. And then I did again bullet journaling because I got tired of using my planner, and I'll show you guys my planner in a bit. And this was actually inspired by Justine Bujo, but I ended up not going through with it. This was bad. I don't even know what I was trying to do. I was really bored. I was trying to force myself to journal again, but because like school was a priority, so I never really got to, I didn't get to journal a lot, so I didn't really journal a lot in April. And yeah, I talked about how much I miss journaling. Then I did kind of like a playlist for I don't know what day this was. I didn't date this. And then I went out again and I talked about my pen pals because I got some stuff for pen pals here. Then this is when the new BTS album came out, which I don't even remember the name of it. I am so sorry. The pink one. And I kind of talked about how it was the end of an era, you know, for the end of the Love Yourself era. So I talked about that a little bit, and I put Jungkook and I put Taehyung in it, and these stickers are from my pen pal Gray. So thank you so much, Gray. Then I did this Sehun birthday spread, which I really like how it came out. Then again, I did try to do bullet journaling, and it fell through, so I didn't finish it. Then I took like a break. I decided to like non-journal for a while because I was just over it because I had to focus on school. So then I did like an April in review, and as you can tell, I was lazy, so I didn't even do much. Then here's my May cover spread, and I didn't do a calendar. Well, I did, but it was like not well done, so I kind of just didn't even use it. Then this is the spread that I think kind of got me back into journaling, and I love it so much. It's one of my favorite spreads to this day, and I wanted to recreate my 90s anime Sailor Moon spread from my previous journal, so I kind of did that. And I love how it came out. Like, I did like a bunch of Sailor Moon posts. These I got from Pinterest. All of this is from Pinterest. The stickers, these little cherry blossom stickers are from SK Journals, who she has a stationery store on Etsy. Then I did this taming spread, which is like a collage spread, because I noticed that collage spreads were like the easiest type of spreads for me to do while I was in school. So I did a couple of these. Then again, I was like in a rut again, and this was bad. I had just gotten my almost blue wallet, so I pasted this in here. I kind of want to take it out so I can use it in a different spread. This was bad. This is like really ugly. This is also really ugly. I'm not even gonna talk about this. Then I did kind of like the see you later. This is like a goodbye to Xiumin because he went out to serve his country, and that was really emotional. So I did a spread about him leaving, and yeah. But I didn't like it. I felt like it wasn't that put together. Then I did June, which is this month. I did like a little peach too, since it showed me the peach. Then I kind of wrote my goals for June. I didn't finish this because I wasn't liking how it came out. I don't really like this. This was actually one of my favorite spreads again. Like towards the end is where you can see that I found my style. But I like this. This is actually kind of funny because this is like very minimal. I talked about YouTube and like some of the stuff that I got. And then I did this, and then after that I did this, which is like, this is supposed to be a collab spread with, I didn't post this, I am so sorry, Ejimin T. I didn't post this because one, I thought it was way too messy and I didn't like it, and two, I just feel like it's not me. So yeah, so it's like a Yuri on Ice spread, and we talked about our most recent anime, and I had just started rewatching Yuri on Ice again, and so I kind of did this. But I didn't really like it. This was actually inspired by Kiki Notes, but I didn't like it, so I didn't post it. And then I tried to recreate it again, but I didn't do it. And then I waited to 300 followers on my Instagram on, what day was it? Oh my goodness, I didn't write the date. What day was it? Because I did this the same day that I did this. Oh my goodness, I have to go back and check. Oh my god, so yeah. And this is actually the last spread because I ended up getting my next journal, which I'll show you guys in a bit. So I still have a couple pages left, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna go back to it. So yeah, this is my second K-pop journal. I'm actually going to show you guys my planner, and I use this Pokémon undated planner that I got from 10 by 10, which is a stationery store here in Dallas. So yeah, and I haven't used it that much. I suck at keeping planners. So I have like some photo cards there. My class schedule, which I'm not going to show, which is my old class schedule, but still. Then I did this for January, and like I did like a way too much here. And then this is February, and you can tell it starts dwindling down. Then I did this for March. I did this for April. This I just did for July, which I don't know why. Then that's all. Then I did a little bit of here. Look at how, like, what's this? Like a little bit of here. A little bit here. Like, I was obsessed with using this when I first got it, but then after a while, I was just like, you know what? I'm done. Then I did this. As you can tell, it's like going less and less. Did a little bit of this. A little bit of this because I didn't have classes on Friday last semester, so yeah. And then I didn't finish doing that. Then this is for what month is this? I don't know what month this is, if I'm being honest. Then yeah, a little bit of that. Yup, a little bit of that. A little bit of that. And I did like a little bit here, and that's literally it. And I did here for One OK Rock, and I went to a party, so I wrote party, and then I did that. And yeah, you guys, that's it. I really want to get back into using my planner because it's like so wasteful, and I suck at keeping planners, so yeah, I kind of want to get back into it. And now I'm going to show you guys my new journal, which is the Midori gridded style journal. And I really like this journal. I like it better than the leuchtturm. And I got this with the cover off of Amazon for $12, which is pretty good. And I'm going to show you guys what I have so far. I actually did like a video on like my first spread, so I'm just going to flip through it really quick. And this journal so far is my favorite because I feel like my style is finally here. Like, it's finally coming through in this journal. So yeah, so I kind of did like trying new things journal, like journal spread. And I did this one, which is like a summer break spread. And I was gonna do a playlist here, but I forgot. Then I did like I did like an anime list of animes that I wanted to watch. This I really love. This is one of my favorite spreads. These are from, I'm not sure if these are from Pen Pals or if I got this off of a stationery set, but yeah, I really like this spread. You know, and it was raining, so I was like, you know what, let's journal. Then I did this. This is from my pen pal, this little memo sheet. Oh, and like 17 just announced their concert tour, so I'm really excited about that. And I did this like a couple days ago. And yeah, and this one I just did today. So yeah, you guys, like this is what I have so far. And let me open it. So yeah, you guys, this is what I have so far. And as you can tell, it did take me a while to find my style, and it did take me like a while to improve my lettering and to improve my handwriting and to accumulate more stationery. Because, you know, like I didn't get all my stationery like a day like after I started. Like all of my stationery I've bought little by little, and you don't have to spend so much on stationery either. Like there's so many good quality stationery for a really good price. Like you can get stationery off of AliExpress, but even then you don't need a lot of stuff to start a journal. If you want to start a journal, you can easily start a journal with just a pen and a journal. Like you don't need all of these fancy supplies. When I first started journaling, I didn't really do K-pop journaling, so I only kept a personal journal, and I would just draw in my journal and just talk about my day. And later on is when I started making photo cards with my journal, buying like washi tape. And when I first started K-pop journaling, I only had like 3 washi tapes, and that's it, and a couple of photo cards and like a handful of stickers. I didn't have much. So if you just want to start it, just do it. Like, don't even think about it and just go for it. And like, practice makes perfect. Keep practicing your style, keep practicing your lettering, and you'll eventually get there, you know, like, because not everybody's perfect. You know, I don't think of spreads like right away. Like, the spread actually took me like 2 days to make because I didn't know what I was doing. And if you don't like a spread, just leave it alone and just come back to it later on, you know. And if you lose inspo, just come back to it later on and you'll eventually get there. So yeah, I feel like that's the best advice that I can give, because I'm not a pro at this. Like, I just started journaling because I wanted to do it, and K-pop journaling is something that I didn't know was an actual thing. until I saw other people doing it. So yeah, you guys, just do it and go for it and have fun with your journal. Just have fun and don't even think about it. You know, this is your own personal space. This is your own little corner where you can just write about whatever you guys want. It doesn't even have to be K-pop. You can talk about anything. It could be like, my journal is a mix of everything. It's a personal journal, and I also talk about K-pop, and my spreads are K-pop themed, and like, and sometimes they aren't K-pop themed. So you can do whatever, you know, and just do it and have fun with it. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say, because I don't really know what else to say. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please give it a like, subscribe if you guys want to. And yeah, I apologize if this wasn't the best video out there, but I had a lot of fun, you know, and I just wanted to pull out my camera and just start recording. So I hope you guys had fun watching me talk about my journals, or mumble about my journals, because I suck at talking. And so yeah, that's all I have to say. So I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you guys are. And I'll see you guys in the next one. So bye.